It's Bracken time! So what's the story of this character? So, Breacher slash Brakken Darkwood is a construct turned Death Knight. He was created to essentially breach walls, doors, and barricades through a combination of sheer strength and frost magic. But he has a special ability granted to him by Putricide. He can grow larger like Rothard through consuming food, though it mostly means he just gets more muscular rather than fatter. Aha, I see. So he's kind of like the Hulk of bulk. So yesterday I finally got my Night Elf Heritage armor. Yay! Let me tell you, like, I did it on a level 55 Night Elf because I don't really have any Night Elves that are higher level than that, sadly. And a rogue. So I had a wee bit of trouble. I died a few times because it was like in Fellwood and underneath, you know, that underground barrow den, the mobs were just Ugh, it was like Murlocs all over again. You know, you try to just pull one mob and you get three, so you end up dying because you're getting a beat down. And then, of course, the run back was obnoxious because even though they had like a spirit healer inside of the Barrow Den, if you died in certain areas, the spirit healer wasn't there, so you had to run all the way back to Fellwood and then run all the way back into the den and try and find where your body was. And oh, it was just awful. And then the spirit healer tries to resurrect you before you even make it back to your body. So now you have to hide from all the mobs as you go through this entire labyrinth to get back to where you were. It was just terrible. I had a really bad time with the Night Elf Heritage Armor quests. But I was very happy once it was over. Let's see. Except when his muscles grow, his skin, barring that of his hands, feet, and head, does not, meaning that he can essentially rip his own skin if he gets big enough. It's an intimidation tactic, and he finds it intoxicating. It's one of the few things that actually can give him joy, growing large enough to tear his own skin and fur. Wow, that's creepy. He's scary. Kind of makes me think of like Attack on Titan, you know? When you just see like all the muscles and tendons and everything and the skin is pulled away. His pelt is basically stitched together from numerous worgen hides, even though his body is essentially one worgen, that of a Kaldrai worgen druid, and the scythe named Thalarian Mistoke. He's tragic. He still identifies as a Kaldori on a small level, enough that he would gladly throw himself into battle to save the New World Tree if it meant the Kaldori had a new home, but he's so utterly far removed from them that he isn't Kaldori anymore. Hence why he went as Breacher for so long and why his new name is Brakken Darkward. Ah, poor guy. He has only scattered memories of his life as a Kelderai. He knows he has a son and a wife that were slain by satyrs, which is why he became a druid of the scythe. Aw, that's sad. What is a druid of the scythe? Like, is the scythe like that artifact weapon kind of thing? Or is that like... I don't really know much about that. Like, what does that mean? Druid of the scythe. Hello, Savannah, welcome! He was released alongside Raylar and Morthalis in Shadowfang Keep. Aha! Druids of the Scythe was the official title of the Worgen during the War of the Satyr. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like lore I don't know. Because they were made with the Scythe of Elune. Ah, I see, I see. See, because they were made with the Scythe of Elune, Raylar Fangfire wanted to tame Goldrin's power and prove it was a tool that they could actually control against the Satyr. With the Fang of Goldrin and the Staff of Elune wielded by the Priestess, who also comes back to introduce the ritual to the Gilneans. Nind? They made the Scythe, attempting to use Elune's grace to quell Goldrin's rage. Instead, it made them Worgen. They were originally druids of the pack who used a wolf form Oh, mind. Okay, sorry. I wasn't sure what that word was. Brakken was close to Raylar, so when Raylar went crazy, his anger and madness sort of infected Brakken as well, leading to Brakken basically holding Morthalis down while Raylar savaged Morth's face for the crime of suggesting that they abandon their quest for revenge against Malfurion and the Kaldorei. Except the pack form of Goldrin was wild and uncontrollable, hence why Raylar wanted to tame it. Ah, so he's like literally directly responsible for Morth's scars on his face. Interesting. Also, I saw the artwork that Avi made for you of Morth. Came out really good. Very nice. She does good work. By the way, do you want me to add like any little stitches on his face anywhere, or like on his the exposed parts of his fingers? Like just to show that he's kind of stitched together as a construct? Or would all of that be like hidden under his armor and everything? He has no stitches on his face, but his hands would have stitching on them. Depends how much hand the gauntlets cover. So the only like exposed hand is really just his fingertips here with his claws. So if you want me to like do a few little stitches anywhere on the fingertips, like let me know. Do you want me to draw any little stitches on his fingertips? Because the fingertips are, exposed. Otherwise, the gloves cover pretty much most of it. But just as like a slight little hint there to, you know, him being stitched together. Because otherwise you wouldn't know. Because he's all covered up. So just like a little, you know, something like that, you know. Just to kind of give you a little clue. Might commission him shirtless later. And then we'll really be seeing something. There we go, just a few little stitches. Didn't want to go too crazy with it, but just enough. Subtle little detail. There we go. Had to fix his arm because, like, it was bothering me. Like, I knew the anatomy was a little off. Meanwhile, me respectfully not commissioning Rothard shirtless, even if I've done Lom practically naked. Let's see. He and Rothard are Makan's biggest headache in terms of armor, since they're constantly growing or pushing each other to grow, often at the expense of said armor. Rothard generally isn't trying to grow as much, but is easy to nudge into it in the right company. Meanwhile, growing from eating is one of the few things that sparks a positive emotion in Brakken. He also lost his original troop when Sylvanas attacked Ice Crown and unleashed the Scourge on everyone. Oh, wow. Dang. So for a time, he basically kept trying to get himself killed doing missions and bounties to rejoin his comrades in death. Aww. That's sad. It took Rothard giving him a what the hell talk to get him to snap out of it. Now that's a good friend. He considers Rothard to be a brother, both because they're both constructs made by Putricide and also because Rothard shook him out of his suicidal state. Aw. Well, they definitely do have a lot in common, that's for sure. Hello, hello, Volperaloa. Jam, how you doing? Meanwhile, if you saw the short story Babone shared with my permission, Rothard finally took it into his own hands to put down their other brother, a Worgen, who was bonded with Saronite in a semi-Wolverine way. Oh dear. Awesome Worgen, thank you. Yeah, this is Babone's character here. Brakken. And he was just telling his character's story. I don't know if, like, when you just join a Twitch chat, if you can, like, see backlogs of chat. I don't think you can, but yeah, the story's all there. Alrighty, so this is Dunzo's. I'm gonna send you the file and also upload it. And then I'm gonna be working on setting up my sketches for tomorrow. So I'm just gonna be off stream, getting my references in, make sure I got all the information and everything right. So that way tomorrow, again, it'll be easy breezy, everything ready to go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a short little stream today. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna get this posted and also send it to Artistry as well, so you can mark it as complete. And oh yeah, and I am gonna be working on the Amalthera not safe for work-ish piece for the calendar soon. Because I gotta get the nude pinup calendar buttoned down between now and December, because I gotta have it ready for January. I gotta check, see how many more pieces I need to finish the calendar, and then I'm gonna advertise to try and fill in the last few spaces. I do want to like have a variety, so you know, I know we already have like a mix of characters and stuff, but I want to try and get some like races from World of Warcraft that I don't already have in the calendar, so I'm gonna see if I can, you know, get people to get on board for that. So because we have a Volpera, we have a Worgen, we have Lom's Bear, we have a San Lane. There is a character in that it's technically not a WoW character. I mean, she is used for both, so the person who commissioned it is like, I could either put it in the calendar or leave it out. I kind of want to put it in. She's like a sea nymph kind of character, so we could just chalk that up as like some kind of Naga character. We have a Illidari lady. So I'm trying to think what else. But yeah, like I wanna get a variety. I do know that one of my friends wants to commission his oh my god, my brain just exploded right now. Oh, it's a troll. It's not a dark spear, it's the other kind of troll. I like literally can't think of what they're called right now. Like, you know, the mitochondria in my cells are just not firing right now, so like I don't have words for the, you know, the kind of troll, the other kind of troll, the allied race one. Thank you. Oh my god, dude, it's like, it's really bad when you get fog brain so bad that you literally can't remember basic words that you should know. Zandalari troll, that's the word. Thank you. Oh my god. That's my brain today. Oh, anyway, yeah, so he wants a Zandalari. So, yeah, we have a Dark Spear, a Zandalari. So, I'm trying to think. We don't have any Night Elves in the calendar. And of course, we don't have any dwarves or gnomes, or I don't think we even have any humans. We're gonna have a blood elf because that's Amma. So, I could contribute a Nelf. Awesome. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to think how many more do we need. I gotta like scroll through and give a count real quick. I think I needed like 4 more if I remember, but I just want to like count through and be totally sure. So I'm just scrolling through the sketches and commissions channel real quick. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so Amma is gonna be 1. So yeah, I need 4 more aside from Amma to have all 12. So I was right. I just wanted to double check because, like, you know, I'm bad with numbers and I have a terrible memory. So I will post an ad for it as well. Like, I'm gonna message Drew Zane and see if he still wants to reserve a spot for his Zandalari. And then I'll need, if he still wants it, then that means I'll need 3 more. Now I do want to give like other people a chance to get their characters in too if they want to. But if I don't get anybody, then I'll definitely like consider either your Night Elf or your Vrykul, whichever one you want to do. But yeah, I do want to like have like a lot of people, you know, get in this calendar. So like give everybody a chance to have a page. Alright, so let me save this and get it sent to you. Oh yeah, we're very close to having our calendar. And then I get to basically put it all together, so I'm gonna like make a calendar template or find one that I can download somewhere, you know, to have the little boxes with the numbers of each day and the little holidays listed and all that stuff. Alright, file is coming. And thank you again so very much for the commission. I'm gonna submit this to Artistry right now so you can check your email and then mark it complete. You know the usual. So I'm gonna figure out Amma's pose. I'm thinking I want her to have like sunflowers censoring her bits because like she's gonna be for the month of August, which is my birthday month. And August is like, you know, lots of, like, I just associate August with like flowers and sunflowers, so I think that'd be cool. She'd be like kind of in a field of sunflowers and they're covering up her no parts. And that would be her calendar page for August. So that's my idea there. So I just gotta like sketch it out, you know, try and get the idea out. Alrighty, I sent it to Artistry. I'm gonna also upload it into the server. Okay, and then I have 2 more commissions for this month, and then I go on my little vacation thingy that I do. Oh, wait, you know, there's one thing I forgot to do. Hold the boat. I forgot to give him glowy lich eyes. Oh, and I also gotta make the goat skulls have glowy eyes. I almost missed that detail. So I'm gonna add that real quick. I just I just forgot to do it. I'm having a I think I'm having fog brain because I started getting a vertigo migraine last night. It's really rare that I get them, but I think that's why I'm having a hard time. And when I went to bed, I was very dizzy, and then when I woke up, I was very dizzy. And then Mike gave me a Dramamine, which is a motion sickness medicine, because Dramamine is the only thing that helps me when that happens. Um, and the doctors don't know why I get this. Like, it started when I was 21. I was in college in my dorm room, and then one day I just like woke up and like I felt like I was on a spinning teacup ride. And it was so bad. Like, it was like I've never been drunk before because I've never drank alcohol, so I don't really know if that's what being drunk is like. But it was like, you're really off balance and off kilter, and the world is like spinning around you. So, yeah, like it started real bad. And then over the years, I still get these like weird vertigo attacks, but like they're not as severe. Like I don't throw up anymore. Because when I first started getting them, I would throw up because I'd be really dizzy. Like I could barely stand up or walk or anything. And they did MRIs on me, and they tried to like figure out if something was wrong with my brain or if it was like an inner ear thing, and they could never come up with anything. Like all the tests were negative. So my best guess was a vertigo migraine, which is a type of migraine where the only symptom is vertigo and nothing else. So, like, that's my guess, and to this day, that's what I'm sticking with, because otherwise, I don't freaking have a clue. But, yeah, so I had a Dramamine of like maybe 2 hours before I started the stream, and Dramamine makes me very tired. So I think that's why I'm kind of like having cognitive issues. Like I'm forgetting stuff and I'm kind of struggling to like think very well. So now we know. I'm gonna be okay, so don't like worry about me or anything. But yeah, like if you guys are wondering why I'm kind of blur today, that's yeah, probably it. Yeah, you can still mark the artistry thing complete because I'm gonna send you the correct file on Discord. So I mean I could upload this to artistry too, but like you're gonna get the right file no matter what, so it's all good. I'm just doing the glowy stuff right now. I gotta like blend it and blur it and then add the glow effect, and that will give it the look that we are going for. And yeah, thank you guys for putting up with me, because I know I'm like kind of struggling to talk today. It's like having some brain farts. But luckily, after I took the Dramamine, the dizziness went away, so I feel a lot better. It's just my brain is foggy. Like it's cloudy in there. But I don't have the dizziness anymore, which is good. Because that's the worst part. I pretty much was like laying down all day before I started streaming. Like I was glued to the couch. And thank you so much, Babone. Alright, so that's been marked as complete. almost done with the glowy bits. Alright, so I need to message Drew Zane and like ask him about his commission. I mean, he has like until December to commission it if he still wants it. Because December is like definitely when I really gotta start putting it together, if not before then, because I don't know how long it takes to put a calendar together. I've never made one before. And then I'm gonna like see, I think I'm gonna print them on my own. So I'm basically gonna have people buy them and then print them and then ship them all myself. So like I will print them and staple them together, assemble them, so to speak, because like I don't really expect a lot of people are gonna order these calendars, so I'll just do it myself. But if it ends up being a little too crazy, like a lot of orders, and I can't keep up with it, I might find a company that can, you know, make them and do it that way. But for the most part, I'm gonna be the one who's gonna be printing them and shipping them, assembling them, and all that stuff. Alright, now we do glow, and then blur. There we go. Okay, now let's take this out. There we go. Now it's got glowiness. Alright. There we go. Now it's done. Alright, let me save this again. And then I'll get it reposted. There you go. We got all the glowy eyes and things. And I'm gonna post it in the server. Alright, there it is. Okay, guys, thank y'all so much for watching today, and thank you so much for telling me the story of your awesome character. As always, I appreciate you guys and all your support. I will be streaming again tomorrow. It's gonna be an elf couple, I believe. I have to like look at the Discord DMs just to kind of refresh my memory. But I know it's a couple picture, so it's gonna be fun. And then the day after that, Thursday, is gonna be a blood elf guy. New commission I just got this morning, so I filled up the very last spot for September. And then after that, I'm going on my little week vacation. And on that vacation, I'm gonna really try and, get this calendar going, like design the pages and stuff so I can start assembling it sooner rather than later. And also prepping for Inktober. Because next month I am still going to be taking commissions, but I'm also going to be doing the Inktober challenge, as I always do since 2016. I'm going to be doing Halloween art for merchandise that I can try and license out to manufacturers. So, when you go into like a store and you go into the Halloween aisle and you see there's like party plates and napkins and dish towels and bowls and all kinds of stuff. There's beautiful Halloween art all over it. That was created by artists who marketed or licensed their art to manufacturers. And the way that works is they either get paid a flat fee for the artwork, or they get paid royalties for every product sold. So they might make like 1 penny per paper plate pack, But like if you sell 1 million paper plate packs from Walmart, let's see, do some math here, times 0.01, you made $10,000 if you make 1 penny. And Walmart sold 1 million Halloween paper plates. So that's like, for me, $10,000 is insane. Like, that's good money. So if I could get, some art licensed out to manufacturers, and get like either royalties or like, just a base payment. Because I think for the base payments, it's a few thousand. But yeah, if you get your art into like Target or Walmart or, any big box store, you'll be making really good money. But of course, you gotta wait a while for it because, like, they don't start selling or producing this merchandise for like a full year, so I won't be seeing that money anytime soon. But, one day you get a big old check in the mail. And that's actually how a lot of artists do make a living. The ones that aren't able to grow giant followings online, they license their art onto products and like they get passive income. So they do all the work in advance and then they send it out, and if it gets accepted, then down the road they make some good money. And that's how they live. So I'm gonna try it. It's something I've been wanting to try for a couple years now, and I've never actually dipped my toes into the land of licensing art. But I have to do a little bit of research, obviously, because I don't know diddly squat about how to do this. I mean, I know how to make the art, but I gotta find out who are the manufacturers, what are their submission guidelines, what kind of file format do my projects need to be in, what kind of size and scale do they have to be. So I definitely have to do a little bit of homework to make sure that, before I go diving into making all this Halloween art, I have some idea of how to do it and who to send it to. But I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. It's a new chapter in my art career. So yeah, I will be streaming Halloween art and commissions throughout October. So, and I'll keep you guys posted too. when I'm ready to submit my art, if anybody does accept it, I will totally like share the good news with you guys. And if by some major stroke of luck my art ends up in like a big store, like, you know, Walmart or Target or Kohl's or I don't know. I have no idea. If it ends up in a big store, I would totally love it if you guys, like, if you go into these stores and you see my art, like, photograph it and, like, post it in the server and be like, hey, I found your party plates or whatever the heck it is, you know? Or even buy it, you know? Because either way, if you buy it, you're definitely supporting me. If you photograph it, I'm still thrilled because it's nice to know my art will be out there in the wild, in the world. But anywho, that is it for today's stream. I will let you guys go. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Ciao for now. Bye bye.